What's up, YouTube? You are watching the Soldier Barber Life, and today I'm going to be doing a video just showing everybody what it takes to maintain a large fish tank like this. This is a 125-gallon mixed reef aquarium that I have inside my in-home barber studio, so stay tuned. So what I'll be demonstrating is showing the monthly maintenance. This is the maintenance that I have to do in this tank once a month, and all the steps, which include me cleaning the whole glass on the aquarium part. I'll be draining out 25% of the water out of here and replacing it with 25% of fresh salt water. And then I will be cleaning out the filtration tank underneath. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. So I'll be cleaning that all out, all the equipment that's down there, changing out all the filtration, and then just refilling back up the reservoirs. I've got all my stuff that I need to do that, shop vacuum, some buckets, and inside this container here is where the fresh salt water is that I'll be putting back into the tank. So the first thing that I do is I'm actually cleaning the inside of the glass on the tank part, and that part gets covered in algae, so a lot of times you'll have to clean that out just to keep it clear and transparent. So I use a magnetic scraper that has a razor blade and also an abrasive part to clean it. So the next step is I'm going down to the sump or the filtration tank and taking all the filtration equipment out, and then I'm going to be cleaning all that out and then replacing the filtration media. As you can see, this does get pretty dirty, and it's important to clean this part out because if you don't, all this stuff that's down here will get shot back up into the tank eventually. So I use a sponge and I scrub this whole area out, the glass and all the parts at the bottom, and then that'll kind of make everything loose. That way I can come in with the shop vacuum and then suck out all the bad stuff in there, and then also all the dirty water. So now that the old dirty water was removed, I have fresh salt water that was mixed, and then I have it in this container, and then I just plug that pump up that I have in there, and then start pouring that fresh salt water back into the tank down there. And the same amount that I took out is the same amount that'll be going in there, which for me is about 30 gallons. So the next step is that I'm going to be filling up the reservoir I have next to the tank with reverse osmosis deionized water, and this is connected to the tank by a computer system, and it refills it automatically, so it keeps the salinity levels right and replenishes the water so it doesn't evaporate out. So now that that part is done, I take all the filtration equipment to the sink, and then I'm cleaning out all the equipment that I have there that filters the tank. This is the protein skimmer. Another thing I'm going to be cleaning out is a wave maker pump. It's just a pump that goes inside the tank that creates waves and simulates waves that are in the ocean. I also have chemical filtration that I'll be switching out as well, that has carbon, and it also has GFO, which is granular ferric oxide. These are just chemical filtrations to keep the water pure and clean and take out any contaminants. So now that all that filtration equipment is clean, it is time for me to install it back into the filtration tank, connect everything up, test it out, and make sure that it's all functioning properly. So now that everything is connected, I am giving it a visual inspection, making sure all the equipment is functioning correctly, and that you can look now and see that the filtration tank is all clean, it's ready to go, and it's going to be doing its job. So the last step that I do is actual like chemistry type stuff. I have all these test tubes and solutions where I have to go through and test all the different levels in the tank and make sure that all these different levels match natural salt water, seawater in the ocean. And my job is to make sure that I am mimicking exactly what the ocean levels are in this tank to make sure that all the fish and corals stay healthy and continue to grow. So this is the final product of doing my monthly maintenance on the tank, and as you can see, everything looks good. The fish are happy, the corals are happy, all the equipment is clean and it's doing its job. I do all this maintenance myself just because I enjoy it and it's part of me maintaining this tank. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Trying to put out different forms of content. If this is something that you guys like seeing, let me know. I can do more videos on this tank. If not, you can rock with my other forms of content. Thank you guys for watching.